Welcome to Charge Forward Coaching, the podcast for committed athletes and individuals who want to achieve more on and off the field. Hosted by James Blasco, certified mental toughness and resilience coach. You'll gain insights and inspiration from elite athletes, coaches, and others who know what it takes to excel. Are you ready to go to the next level? Then tune in, get inspired, and let's charge forward. Now here's your host, James Blasco.
Hello and welcome to the Charge Forward Coaching Podcast. I'm your host, James Blasco. Tonight is an awesome night. We are going to celebrate the USA Today High School Sports Awards right here in Volusia and Flagler County in Florida. If you don't know anything about these awards, let me tell you, there's something special. It's probably one of the biggest high school sports awards events in the entire country. USA Today does it in several markets, and we're fortunate to have it right here in Deltona Beach. It started about 10 years ago, highlights the best athletes, student athletes here in our area, and we get to celebrate them and all the work that they've put in and dedication and commitment. So join us. We're going to interview several of the athletes, coaches, and we're going to have some special guests. It's going to be a great episode. Don't skip anything. Let's get started. We're here with our first guest, Baily Jones, New Smyrna Beach High School here in Florida, beach volleyball player. Congratulations, Baily, for being here.
Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.
So what's it been like this year in your sport, and then realizing you're one of the very best, if not the best player in our area?
Season has honestly just been really special, like a lot of growth I've seen. I would give a lot of credit, not just to myself, but to my team. And there obviously are the people that helped me get here. And also my teammate, we got pair of the year. So it's really special to obviously get that individual, you get that individual award, but you also know that it took two to get us here. And that's what's so special about beach volleyball, in my opinion. But also say it just feels really good to have all my hard work kind of pay off and get to actually be awarded and shown that. So, yeah.
That's awesome. And you're right. Beach volleyball has taken off for years now. It's a huge sport. Who do you think has supported you the most? If you had to look at somebody and said, wow, that person really pushed me to be the best I could be. There's probably a lot of people, but if you had to pick one or two, who would they be?
So my parents always support me. I feel like that's kind of a given, but my coach, Coach Cunningham, he is just constantly staying honest, not only skill level wise, but he really helps us to learn how to be good leaders and have a really athlete led team, which is the most important thing for us. So I would say consistently he's on me. He's making sure that I'm doing morning workouts and not just at practice, but at the gym, and just really pushing me to see the potential that
Yeah, that's awesome. Coaches are super important, right? All right. One last question here. We're all about mental toughness on the Charge Forward Coaching Podcast. What do you think mental toughness is? If you had to pick one or two things about being mentally tough, what do you think that is?
I would say a really big thing is probably resiliency. I think it's really special, especially in female athletes. I actually heard a statistic recently that 94% of people, like women that are in high corporate titles and positions in big businesses, are former athletes. And so I think because of that, we learn resiliency and strength in times that are kind of really can be scary or stressful. And so that's a really big part of just the mental toughness aspect. And as far as personally, I think mental toughness comes from actual training, the same type of way as physical toughness would. So you see visualization and actually practicing and goal setting is some really things that are really, really important as far as I would say mental toughness in game, and then just consistently over practices are.
Wow, you could be a mental toughness coach. You're spot on with those. Well, thank you for joining the podcast. Congratulations again, and best of luck in the future with all you're doing.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
All right. Well, we're on the guest number 2, Marceles, Carey, Deland High School football player. I think you're a receiver and defensive back. Man, congratulations for being here tonight.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's awesome. So what got you into football, man? Do you love football? What got you into it?
It's really, I got invited into it. I really started off playing basketball because I lived in Georgia all my life. And then 6th grade year, I moved here. And my brother, he went to Earl Brown Park, and he was so big, everybody was like, come play football. And he came and he invited me and my little brother, and we played for Deland Dogs Youth League, and then we just got into it from there. And I just played. I really started off really like I wouldn't say good, good. So then over all the years, and then coming to ninth grade, I had got better and better, and I started really loving football. And then I had got all the opportunities, and now I get to play on in college.
Awesome. Where are you going to college?
Bowling Green State University.
Going from where you said, you got started, you didn't even know, how good you were. And then you get to this point where you're the best in Volusia and Flagler counties, and Deltona Beach was saying a ton. How did you get there? What changed?
Really just been behind like a lot of good players and them just teaching me, and I'm just learning a lot from them. I feel like that helped me a lot. And then, the my coaching staff and my family just pushing me to be better, and me wanting to get them in better places and get them whatever they want. So I feel like that pushed me to be a better athlete.
Yeah, there's always somebody else out there, right, that's helping you. We all need that help. Yeah. So my podcast is all about mental toughness.
Mm-hmm.
And for folks like you, I'm always interested. What would you say mental toughness is?
I feel like me, I play both sides of the ball all game. So when you get to the third, fourth quarter, your body start cramping. Like I cramped a lot, and you get tired and stuff like that. I just feel like just knowing that when your team needs you the most, and you just having a mindset of you tired, it will crush you. But even if you're tired, you keep going and just have a mindset of just, oh, you want to win, or I feel like that just push you to the max, over your max.
Yeah, that's perfect. That's what I hear. I talk to a lot of different people, and that's what they say. You gotta keep going, right? And you got a team to support. Well, best of luck at Bowling Green. They're lucky they got you, I could tell. All right, we're going to keep this going. We have Fantashia Williams, Deltona High School flag football player. I can't believe how big flag football has gotten. What got you into flag football, and why are you so good?
Well, I just put in the hard work, and that's all I really can do, and just hope for the best.
So when you say hard work, give me some examples. What do you do to improve yourself every day?
I do workouts every Sunday, Fridays, and throughout the week we have practice every day, no days off, only Fridays. And still after that, I still had AAU, so I will go train on the weekends when I have free time.
Okay. So was there anybody out there that was your mentor or inspiration to get you into flag football, or did you just find it on your own?
Got into it, but my brothers always played football growing up, so I always knew about football. And then I had heard about flag football for girls. It was getting big, so I just started playing it in high school and never stopped.
Well, to be at this event and be one of the best, if not the best, flag football players is incredible, because our area, as you know, has a ton of great athletes. Where do you see yourself going in the next few years? Is there another sport? Are you going to stick with this sport? What are you going to do?
Just going to play flag, but I also do play basketball. I'm going to continue playing it maybe my sophomore year in college, but right now I'm just going to play flag strictly. Just to I don't know, I just have more fun, and I got more passion for it.
So on my podcast, I talk a lot about mental toughness, being mentally tough. What does mental toughness mean to you?
Never quitting, even when you're down, still play like you were up, or like you were just a touchdown away. Just never give up. You can't ever feel like, oh, it's over with. At any given moment, the game can go your way.
Yeah, no doubt, right? You can't give up. It's the biggest thing out there, resilience and just having the fortitude to keep going. Well, congratulations again. You should be very proud of being here tonight, and I wish you the best of luck going forward.
Thank you.
All right, here we go. We're moving on to our next awesome athlete. Her name is Karina Marceles. She's from Flagler Palm Coast High School, Flagler County. We're sitting in Volusia. That's Flagler County. She is a track and field star. Congratulations for being here. What is it about track and field that gets you pumped up, makes you so good?
It's the drive, just going out there every day and practicing and putting in the work. Even in the rainy days, the hard days, the super hot days, we're always still out there and just trying to achieve our goal. So that's just great to do.
Is track and field something you fell into? Or did you know, when I was young, I'm good, I'm fast, whatever?
I did cross country in middle school, and then my siblings actually did track and field. My brother was a hurdler, so we always had that in our family. But right when I stepped on the track, I did know that this was my home and I'm in my place.
So who's better, you or your brother?
Me.
We're putting that out there. All right. So is there someone in your life that's been like maybe a mentor that's really supported you and more importantly, maybe pushed you to be the best you could be?
I would definitely say my coaches. They would say like they're the most supportive coaches I've ever honestly had. Their family. They're someone I can talk to when I need to, someone I can laugh, and someone to also make sure I'm locked in when it's time to lock in, when it's meet days. So I would say like all of my coaches, they're just great.
Yeah, coaches, they're important. That's like the third or fourth time now that's been mentioned. That's no surprise. We have some great coaches in this area. So my podcast is all about mental toughness. What does mental toughness mean to you? In a couple words, what do you think mental toughness is?
I'd say mental toughness is going out there and competing and going to practice every day and being dedicated. Earlier this year, I did lose my older brother, so I was mentally unprepared for track season. I didn't know I would make it through the season. I didn't know I'd become a state champ this year and be the next runner-up in my hurdle race. But I had the mental toughness where I had to separate what was going on with my life and what was going on the track and just putting everything out there on the track so I can receive my goals that I've been working hard to do all season. So
That's amazing. First, very sorry for your loss. I think that is a mental toughness, big time story to be able to do that. That's got to be so extremely difficult. But I think you're spot on with your mental toughness. You're going to have a great career. What a great time so far talking to all these awesome student athletes. And now I have Olivia Chase, Seabreeze High School. I know a lot about Seabreeze. My kids went there, so long time ago, but she is a soccer superstar. So what got you into soccer? Where did it all start?
Started where I was born, Ormond Beach. I played in a rec league where I feel like a lot of my friends did, and I stuck with it. I started moving up north to Palm Coast. Then I moved up to Jacksonville, and I've played my whole life since then, since I was about 5 years old.
So Olivia, what does it take to get to your level of awesomeness? I mean, you're here at this awards event, and it's a big deal. How did you get there?
Passion for the sport. I've played soccer my whole life. I've dedicated soccer like to my whole life is soccer. I've asked my friends like, what's the first thing you think of like I asked about myself, and it's like soccer. Like that's just been my whole life. I practice days of the week, practice on my off time during summer. You just have to have a lot of love for the sport because if you don't, like, you're not going to want to put all your effort into it. But that's all I've done my whole life.
Absolutely. So what is it that you love? What is your purpose on the soccer field?
It feels natural to me. Like I've played multiple sports. I played volleyball throughout high school as well. I played softball and flag football, but soccer just came natural to me and it made sense. So I always stuck with it and I grew a passion. I started watching the game and I just felt like I understood it like naturally.
Yeah, that happens a lot, especially when people are really good at it. Is there anybody out there that's been like your mentor or pushed you that you would say, wow, that person really helped me get to the next level?
I owe it to my parents for driving me to my practices when I was playing far out of the state as well. I have to give it to my parents, but I also brought my high school or my club and high school coach with me, Chris, and he came in a couple years ago and he recognized me for my talent and helped me become the best player I can and person off the field. We spent a lot of time talking about the game and how I can improve as a person, teammate, captain, and I owe the last couple of my soccer years to him. He's been a great person and coach to me.
There's always somebody out there that's pushing us, right? Well, this podcast is about mental toughness. I talk to a lot of different people. What does mental toughness mean to you on and off the field?
It's how you cope with yourself because I always tell myself, you can't improve without mistakes. And though mistakes might feel like you might question your worth, but I always, as a captain, I've talked to so many younger girls, try to tell them your mental health matters, but also you can't improve without mistakes. You have to learn some way. So you just gotta remind yourself that you are the reason where you become. It's all because yourself, and the only way you can get better is to learn and keep a strong mental state.
Yeah, that's awesome. There's a few, you and your peers should all be mental toughness coaches like me. You guys got it down at a young age already. Well, congratulations. Best of luck in the future and enjoy tonight. All right, we're continuing to have fun. I have Iniya Reddicks, New Smyrna Beach High School basketball player, awesome basketball coach down there. I know that. Congratulations for being here. So how'd you get into basketball? Like, was it something you just fell in love with when you were young, or were you playing a lot of sports and picked that one?
Definitely fell in love with it when I was young. I can remember I've been playing with a basketball. It was something that my mom and my dad introduced to me at a young age, and I just fell in love with it and just kept rolling with it. I have like NCAA offers from all over the place. Just being able to play the game.
Name one or two. Name one or two.
Alabama, USF? Yeah. Marceles, I have VCU. I have crazy offers right now. Yeah.
You must be pretty good. So I'm not going to ask you where you're going. So I know that's a big thing you'll probably announce pretty soon. But what is it about becoming a great basketball player? What kind of work mentality do you have to put into it to get to this level?
You have to put blood, sweat, and tears. It doesn't matter if you don't want to play that day. It doesn't matter if you're hurt that day. You still have to play because there's always someone that's working. So you want to have the mentality of getting better, and you want this. You really have to want it to be the best.
Absolutely. Hey, you should read a book. This guy, Tim Grover, he was Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant's trainer, and he said what you just said. He said they didn't care. It was like, show up, man, 3 a.m., 4 a.m., every day, sick, hurt, doesn't matter, just keep doing it. So there's got to be somebody out there that kind of pushed you to be, because everybody, even if you're really good, needs somebody to push them. Who was that person for you?
Definitely my mom and my brother. Every second of the day they ask me, did you practice? Did you go do this? Just making sure that I told them that this is my dream. So they're making sure I pursue it the right way and getting all the work I can get in.
So you want to be a professional? I don't want to jump the gun here, but because you still got college ahead of you, but a professional basketball player out there? Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's awesome. So this show is about mental toughness. And I talk to all kinds of people, athletes and people in the military, business people, everybody. What does mental toughness mean to you?
Fight diversity when it's not on your side. Being able to fight through it and seeing the sunshine on the rainy days is really what it is.
How do you do that? How do you get your mind to do that?
Really, it's just that I know where I want to go, so I know that diversity is going to come. So being able to get through it and working to be on the next level really helps.
Man, that's awesome. You guys are blowing me away tonight. You guys are just so sharp and bright, and you really do know what mental toughness is all about. Congratulations. It's special to be here. This is a great event, and best of luck to you wherever you choose to go. We're moving right along. We have Jacob McBroom, Seabreeze High School. Welcome and congratulations.
Thank you for having me here. It's great here. You got a great setup here.
Yeah, this is such a great event. You should be honored and privileged. I know you are. It's very special. So what got you into your sport? What got you here tonight?
Well, tonight I got here for Special Olympics, and it actually started from my football coach. Me and my friend just decided to try it out. Just a quick Special Olympics flag football. I didn't think much of it, but I came back after for track, and it kind of just went from there. We just won gold at states.
What position do you play?
Well, for flag football, we kind of shifted around, played most everything. And then for track, I ran the 4x1 with them, and yeah, it was great.
That's awesome. You're a dual sport guy. So which sport you like more, track or the flag football?
Well, I played both, actually for Seabreeze too. I would have to say track though. Track was super special.
And what is about being an athlete and pushing to be here tonight? You have to be pretty good at what you do. What got you here? What drives you to be the best you could be?
Well, for unlike most of the sports here, Special Olympics is a little different because I'm a partner, and for me, what drives me is just getting to change, just seeing that spark light up in the athlete's eyes, and just giving everybody a chance, and our unified program's great. So yeah, it's really just the athletes.
Is there anybody out there that's kind of helped you, been your mentor, kind of pushed you to do bigger things?
Honestly, sounds kind of weird, but it's one of my friends who helped me with it because yeah, he was like there with me the entire time. He did flag football, and then I was just like, hey, do you want to do track? So yeah, we went back for another season, and yeah, just having a friend to do it was awesome.
Yeah, that's great. It's always good when there's a friend where you can push each other, get each other doing things. So my podcast is generally about mental toughness for athletes and non-athletes. What does mental toughness mean to you?
Well, for football, mental toughness is everything. I mean, my coach literally says football is 80% a mental game, and yeah, you can't be like playing scared. But for Special Olympics, it's a little different. It's really just being brave enough to. It's just being like brave enough to compete some pretty big stages.
Mental toughness is having that courage to do whatever it is that you got to do. Well, appreciate you being here. Appreciate you being on the podcast. Have an awesome time tonight. All right. This is a great night. The crowd's pumping up. The music's pumping up. And I have Sophia Toussaint from Spruce Creek High School, weightlifting, awesome athlete. How did you get into weightlifting?
I moved from NSB High School, and I went to Spruce Creek, and then I came in the class one day, and they put me in the weightlifting class, and then Coach Nelson, he seen me bench 135, and that was like whenever I first learned how to bench. He showed me and then asked me if I would like to join the weightlifting team.
That sounds pretty good. I'd ask you too if you were doing that. What is it about weightlifting that you really like?
Definitely like the people around you. It's never like a quiet moment. You're always going to have someone right there next to you. It's not, a lot of people think it's an individual sport, but I wouldn't say that.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think there's too many individual sports. There's always people around us helping us. I had a lot of help tonight, right? It's not just me being here. So who are these? Is there any like one person that you would say, wow, they really helped me?
Coach Manello. She helped me a lot.
What does she do?
She's my weightlifting head coach. She helped me a lot overcome a lot of challenges in my life. Anytime like I got into trouble or I needed her help or anything, she never hesitated to help me. She always helped me get over like mental blocks and stuff.
Yeah. Well, my podcast is all about mental toughness, and I talk to all kinds of people in sports and some not in sports. What's mental toughness mean to you?
And challenges and don't let them like stop you.
That's a big one. That's a really big one, right? Because you can't get to where you want to go if you stop. That's for sure. Well, have fun tonight. This is an awesome event. You should be honored to be here. It's such a privilege. Great job, and good luck in the future. All right, we're going to keep the ball rolling here. We have Douglas Seth from Flagler Palm Coast High School. He is a cross-country superstar. Welcome to the podcast.
Thanks for having me, James.
First of all, congratulations for being here. This is an awesome event. A great honor for you to be here. What got you into cross country?
So we always had this I ran at running club in elementary for a few weeks, and then we had this local mile series that eventually my middle school coach ended up becoming, but he ran the meet, and I just kind of just enjoyed running as fast as I can, and I got the opportunity to run for my middle school coach, Coach Mike, and it just took off from there.
My son, years ago, I'm old, I'm way old, but my son, he was a pretty good cross-country runner. He ran at Seabreeze, and I was never a runner, and it always amazed me the type of endurance that individuals like yourself have. What kind of work goes in to performing at this high level?
It's just showing up. I mean, you got to be willing to go to work. I mean, every day you got to come in with that winning mindset, and every day may not be your best day, but you got to make the best of those days, and it's a grind. Well, I mean, we're up there 6 days a week running about over 6 miles at least a day. Typically over the summer, it's around it ranges from 7 to 9.
Everybody needs somebody to help them, mentor them, push them to be as good as they could be. Is there a person in your life that's helped you do that?
First, my Mike, and always like keeping God first. All glory to him. Knowing that we're given these opportunities and because of him, and all glory goes to him. And my coach Halliday, always my current high school coach right now, just always pushing me to be my best, and just getting the best of you in those practice, making you want it, making you want to work for it. And we've developed a good relationship this year, and I'm really excited for these next 3 years with him.
Yeah, that's awesome. So my podcast is all about mental toughness on and off the field. What does mental toughness mean to you?
To me, it's like, especially in running, like it's your way of no matter what going on, you got to be like, for me, you got to be with that person. You got to be with that pack. You got to be in it to win it. You got to commit, like, because at the end of the day, our sport is a hard sport. And the only way you're going to get better is if you push yourself a little more.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, congratulations, man. I wish you the best of luck and enjoy tonight. This is a special night. You deserve it. All right, we're going to keep this freight train running. I have with me Jordan Haymon from Flagler Palm Coast High School, track and field superstar. Welcome to the podcast. So what got you into track and field?
I'd say my coach. I started off playing football and basketball first, and then he like kind of pulled me off the field to see like what I can do. I started sophomore year. I didn't really take it serious, but ever since junior year, I started taking it more serious, and I got better by better one day.
So what's your primary event or events?
400 meter.
400 meter.
Sure.
What got you excited about the 400 meter?
At first, I really didn't like it because like it was a long race, and you have to be really good at it. But after time went on, I seen like I could really do this, so I started doing it more. At the beginning of this season, that's when I stepped to it, and I started doing really good. I'm up to state somewhere.
What is it about competing? I mean, this area around here, there's some awesome athletes. Obviously, you're one of them. What is it about competition that drives you to do that?
I don't know. The track meets are just very fun. The competition is like, cause like it's a small area, so you mostly know everybody that you're racing against. So it's always fun to compete against your friends and stuff.
Has there been anybody that has been like a mentor or somebody that's pushed you to be the best you could be?
Definitely my mom and my coach.
Yeah. What have they done? What's special about them that they drive you to do bigger things?
Was always there for me, even when I'm at my lowest. My coach Holiday, even though I get hurt a lot, he never like looks down on me or anything. He always pushes me forward.
And do you play multiple sports or just track and field?
I did multiple sports, but I dropped everything for track and field.
Yeah, just fell in love with track and field. Yeah. So my podcast is generally about like mental toughness, what on and off the field. What do you think mental toughness means?
I mean, a lot. Like if you don't have the mental strength to go out there and do your best, you will go out there and probably just fail. But if you have the strength to just do what you put your mind to, you'll be really good at it.
Yeah, you're right. You got to have that fortitude, right? To get going, stick with it, and then go through, like you said, good times, bad times, and
Yes,
do your
sir.
very best. Well, you earned being here. It's a great event, an honor and a privilege, and I wish you the best of luck moving forward. Well, I told you in the beginning that we're going to talk to a lot of the student athletes, and we have, and we are. We're going to talk to some special guests. This is a very special guest. I've been around this event for 10 years, and it's been incredible. And the very first year I thought was one of the most special years, just overall, from us doing it for the first time, seeing everybody's excitement in the community about it. But we also had an opportunity to meet Kayne Finley, who is a swimmer and a really good swimmer. And then we lost him not too long after that. And his mother, Kirsten Finley, is here. She started an awesome charity. We have a great award. It is the Kayne Finley Courage Award. We give it away every year. I think it's the most touching part of this event. Kirsten, welcome to the podcast.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me, James.
Yeah, and thank you for being here every year. It's a big inspiration. It really is. I think this is one of the most important parts of this. It's not just about great athletes, but it's about the community and giving back and caring and helping each other. I know since that first year, you've done a lot with your charity. Tell us a little bit about that.
Sure. So I'm the co-founder of the charity. Kayne actually started it in February 2017 and said, "Hey, Mom and family, will you continue this when I'm gone?" And we said, yes, we are committed to doing that. And so our charity is Cannonballs for Kayne Foundation. And it really has three different objectives. The first objective is to help families that are in financial distress, and we do that through grant awards through our social workers. The second is to provide patient care facilities in Baton Rouge at Our Lady of the Lake Children's Hospital there. We have both a patient room, which they use for palliative care, as well as a patient staff room for private confidential conversations. And then our third arm is in research. So he had a very rare type of brain tumor and brain cancer called diffuse intrinsic pontine glioma, DIPG for short, which has been recategorized by the World Health Organization as DMG, which is diffuse midline glioma. And the research dollars really come from small foundations like ours that feed into the bigger foundations. So we've helped fund a nurse navigator program through another organization. And then we also fund research through what's called the DDRFA. So DIPG, DMG, Research Funding Alliance. It's awesome. And we love being part of both of those programs.
Yeah, I mean, that's tremendous. And I know it's a challenge. It's not something you set out to want to do, right? But you do it anyway, and we're fortunate for that. What does this event mean to you? I mean, maybe you have mixed emotions about it, but and what do you think it meant to Kayne?
I can tell you what it meant to Kayne first. I think just looking back and remembering how the experience went for him, he had the community backing him and totally behind him and supporting him. And then on top of that, just really treating him like a kid, treating him the way he wanted to be treated, right? And just as a high school senior, involved in all the things, getting ready for graduation, all those exciting things. And when he came to the awards night to receive the award, he was amongst friends and he felt very comfortable about that. He was excited. He was surprised. There was a number of things that he shared about it.
How can people get in touch with the organization?
Yes. So our website is cannonballs.org because he was a swimmer. We were able to get that. My information is on there. All the things and the programs that we support are included in there.
That's awesome. Well, we'll put that up on the screen on the video podcast and make sure people know all about it. Thank you so much. What a great night. What a great event. We want to thank our sponsors, our podcast sponsor, SMA Healthcare. We want to thank Amish Furniture for giving us this great furniture for our little studio setup. We want to thank Halifax Health for being the presenting sponsor of High School Sports Awards, Gary Yeoman's Ford, and all the others that made this event so special. Be sure to go to chargeforwardcoaching.com, learn a little bit more about mental toughness, learn a little bit more about me. You can always book a free discovery call, and we can figure out how to get you to the goals and the places you want it to be. Don't forget to like and share and subscribe and all that good stuff. But most of all, just keep charging forward.
Thanks for tuning into this episode of Charge Forward Coaching. Remember, the journey to greatness is built on mental toughness and consistent effort. So head on over to chargeforwardcoaching.com and book a free discovery call to take the next step in your journey. Until next time, stay focused, stay determined, and keep charging forward.